Hello, peeps. Welcome to the truth about dating and relationships. Hey, let's have a casual conversation. Let's get real for a minute, but let's keep it casual. Have y'all heard about the sports agent Rich Paul? Well, he's a brother, and he started selling throwback jerseys out of the trunk of his car, right? At airports and stuff like that, right? Because, he's trying to be somebody. That's back when he was young, right? And LeBron James saw him, had his hustle on, and he sold LeBron James an old jersey, right? So they exchanged numbers and stuff. Now, right? Some years later, this guy's a sports agent. He got his own money, right? He's 40 years old, doing real good, right? Well, we all know Adele. If you don't know her, either you was just born or you've been having your head stuck in a hole somewhere, and that's possible, right? But Adele, she's like 33, 34 years old. Grammy Award winner, got plenty of money. She has a bunch of weight on her, and she started working out. She lost all the weight. The woman looks gorgeous again, just like on her 21 album, right? Back in the day, right? Well, they hook up. They was at an event, they hook up. They started dating, right? Okay, now, a bunch of sisters gets upset because the brother ought to be dating sisters. Okay? So they got upset. Of course, don't nobody care nothing about y'all getting upset, right? Because we already know that most black women, not all, do not want to compete, especially to keep a man. Don't want to do no competing. It's too easy to walk out the door. And I remember, man, when I was going through my divorce, right? I never even knew what it was about. Because it's so easy these days for a woman to go to court, file for divorce, get the divorce granted, and it's a done deal. Okay? So, I don't know why these sisters are complaining about guys going to a place where the women aren't afraid to fight for them, to show them that they appreciate it. Man, I'm not letting you go nowhere. Man, I cut for you, right? So anyway, Adele and Paul, they start having problems, okay? And she said, I like you, man. I like this. I like what we're doing. I care about you. And I'm not just going to give up on you like this. Now, she's 33. He's 40, right? She got money. He got money, right? They well known. They're successful. See, but that don't matter. Human beings are still human beings. Human beings still want a certain amount of respect. They still want to know that they're appreciated. They still want to know that, hey, if something happens and this relationship gets a little stressful, are you going to be here to work it out, or are you just going to jump ship? And we know most sisters are going to jump ship. It's too easy for them, right? But Adele say, I ain't jumping ship. I ain't going nowhere. I care for you, you care for me, we gonna work this out, right? And I can just imagine how the conversation went, right? Because both of them know that they ain't into trying to get money from each other because they both got it, right? So at this point, it's about respect, it's about appreciation, it's about, hey, listen, I'm a man if I tell you something or give you some information about this relationship. Are you willing to listen to it? Are you willing to cooperate? Adele said, sure I am. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work. And if a lot of sisters would have that same attitude when it comes to relationships, okay, we would be a lot better off as a community. We would have more families intact. But hey, Adele said, I'm fighting for mine. And guess what? Now they're engaged to be married. You see, because a man loves when a woman needs and appreciates him. Not the entitlement, oh, you got to do this for me, you got to do that for me. If you don't do this, I ain't doing that. I don't need you. I'm out of here. You know, you wake up on a Thursday, you got a woman. You work up on Friday, you don't. Men don't want to go through that because men usually like staying with one woman. Right? I'm talking about men now. Okay? And y'all know what I'm talking about when I say men. I'm talking about the respectful guy. The guy that cares about others' feelings. Right? The guy that appreciates his woman and want his woman to appreciate him. The guy that, hey, is not going to put up with a woman putting their business, what's going on in their marriage, what's in their relationship, all out there in front of the whole world. Instead of talking to your husband, your man, or the person you're in a romantic relationship, you're talking to everybody about your relationship buddy. Okay? So we're talking about real men that's not going to put up with you just airing the laundry like that. Okay? So Adele said, not only am I willing to fight for the relationship, and they done got engaged to be married, she said, I'm willing to have your children too. So, sisters, stop crying about a man going where he's going to be appreciated. Stop crying about a man going where he's not going to have to fight and struggle to be in a relationship with you. Stop crying about it. There are some guys out there you can do that with, right? But most men are sick of that. Go through that for what? Because what a man is asking for is really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. If you got the strength of character to examine yourself, to take accountability for what you do in a relationship, to say, okay, this is what he says he wants. I'm gonna do that because I love and care for this man. I am not gonna leave him at the first sign of trouble. I love what we have. Okay? But it's so easy these days for certain women to just walk away. And then when they find out the grass is not greener on the other side, now they want to come back. No, you ain't coming back to me. You ain't coming back to me. No way. Okay? Because what really does change? What has really changed? And the divorce rate is even higher for them people that tried with the same person the second time. It's even higher. So, I thought that was real eye-opening that Adele would say, man, I'm fighting for this, man. I like you. Man, I don't want to lose you. I'm willing to do what you need me to do. Okay? They talked about it. They got it together. And now they engaged, friend to be married. And chicks is mad. How come he didn't get no sister? You know why he didn't get no sister. Step back and look at yourself. Step back and look at other sisters. I just got a call about 5 or 10 minutes ago from a homegirl of mine. Say they're out eating at a restaurant, right? And the waiter or waitress, okay, the one that works at the place, was walking around with her butt out. At work. Now, is that of course it's a reflection on her, right? But it's also a reflection on the place that she's working. Okay? See, I wouldn't go there. First thing I asked her, where you at? So I'll be sure not to go. If I want to go see a chick not wearing clothes, I'll go to the strip club. Right? But when all you have is physical, when that's all you got, of course you're going to show it all the time. So anyway, I digress, because I didn't even really mean to go there. But sometimes, to look at and observe the dating scene and what's happening in the dating scene today, it can be real depressing, man. Because a lot of people don't want to take accountability. And don't get me wrong, man. I love women. I love my black women. But if a lady came to me and was willing to do what I asked, to be with me, okay, I wouldn't care what color she is. And that's the honest truth. I wouldn't care, because it's about peace of mind, man. It's about cooperation. It's about me not having to worry when I'm out there to worry about what's going on in the house. What is my wife thinking? What is my girlfriend thinking? Right? What my chick thinking? Is she okay? Is she gonna be there when I? Hey man, that's for young people. Rich Paul, he's 40. Adele is 33. And they still gotta do what the average person have to do if they want their relationship to work. So, I thought that was interesting. So, hey, ladies, stop crying. Because you're not willing to do what you got to do to keep your man. Go to therapy. Do what you got to do. Take accountability. Right? And maybe, just maybe, somebody will wipe you up too. Okay? Just maybe. It might be too late. Because a lot of guys aren't even approaching sisters anymore. So, this is the truth about dating and relationships. Don't get mad at me. I ain't the one done it. All I'm doing is looking at what y'all putting online. All I'm doing is going by what I see when I'm out in the world, when I'm out in the society, when I go out and I'm looking at chicks in downtown Dallas walking around, right? When I'm in the gym and the chicks coming in frowning up like the world owes them something. Like, I wish one of these guys would speak to me. We just calling it as we see it. Who wants to put up with that? And then when they get 35 and 40, 55 and 60, now they crying. Now you gotta go buy a dog because don't nobody else want to put up with you. And now you're hollering at your dog. You know what I'm saying? Stop hollering at that dog. That dog ain't done nothing to you. Right? Truth about dating and relationships. We gonna get with y'all on the 15. How about that? Take that. Alright? Peace!